Hi everyone, welcome back to the weekly analysis and review of the indices. So let's take a look at the indices, how they have performed, and then the outlook for the next week. So as you can see on the screen, this particular corner, we have the performance chart. You can see all the indices, all the major indices were down. So as anticipated and analyzed for you last week. So what are we going to look at next week? Very quickly, let's look at the chart here. So we have the Dow on our screen, and we have the projected target as I had projected hit, and next we're going to see a rebound. So far, we don't have the sign because the Dow actually crushed that signal to rebound. As you can see, the day before Friday, we have a white candle over here, and this provides a glimmer of hope. And indeed, the Dow opened up higher and tried to move higher. But the energy crisis in Europe caused the jittery in the market, and then the Dow hit back to our projected level over here at this 31199. And if you take a look at the weekly chart, we don't have any sign for rebound next week. So we got to look for more data. Now, do take note that the Dow or the US market is closed for holiday on the 5th of September, Monday. So which means that we have to wait from Tuesday to Friday to see whether is there any chance for the US market to rebound from this low. Going to S&P 500, spot on. As I mentioned last week, based on my experience, if the projected level is confluence with the support level, it is likely to hit, and we saw it nicely touch the level. Commentable. Why? Because this is what we want. So the next sign for rebound, we maybe have the chance to see the market recovering if the technical signs do appear. Then if you look at the weekly charts, we don't have any sign except that the S&P 500 is right now sitting at the support level at 3918, and we really need this support to hold in order for the market to recover. Next, let's look at Nasdaq. Hit our projected levels spot on as always, and what we are looking at is a field confirmation for the hammer pattern that was formed on Thursday. So if we take a look at the weekly chart, same, all the US indices is at support level or are at support level and resting at this support, hoping that there is a rebound next week. So next week, what are we looking at? I'm going to wrap up data. So let's look at the Asian market. Hang Seng, well, it did not turn out well for the index as it failed to retest its resistance at 20,305 and pull back below its downtrend line. So it is having or facing the prospect of going back to this low, which is 19186, which is very near already. And if it breaks down, the projected level is 18784. So next week is also a crucial week for the Hang Seng market as China announced a slew of economic data. And then we look at STI. STI has been able to hold at this support level at 3,204, but it's also looking dangerously lower, going lower rather. And then we are looking at this 3183 projected level. Its key support is at 3156. As you can see, the STI is right now moving in a downtrend. We have all the lower highs and lower lows, and of course breaking this support level will go for another lower low, then we may have a rebound. So if I plot a channel line, we do have a channel over here for the STI. So you can see the STI is moving in this channel, and the next target is to hit this level at 3183. All right, so let's wrap up for this week. What are we looking at? We are looking at, rather next week, we are looking at this particular data that are going to be released. So let's look at this right now. So let's start with the US. We have OPEC meeting, which is going to impact the oil. And then we have ISI, non-manufacturing. But the key is this, I think. Okay, Powell is going to speak on Thursday, September the 8th. And he's speaking just before the market opening. So the timing here is the Singapore time. Okay, so this is potentially a key indicator for the market. So whether Tuesday to Wednesday market is going up or down, or it's going to be jittery, right? This one, I think they will be looking at all these ISM manufacturing data, and then of course along the way there will be some Fed members speaking as well. I think they have nothing better to say but to say that they are not looking at soft landing anymore. They are going to increase the interest rate to skyrocket godlike numbers. Okay, so on this side we have China next week. We have Caixin, PMI, export import data, and then we have CPI next week from China. So the CPI data can be important as well, but of course the bigger picture is the China and US relationship. So they are fighting among each other, you know, all the audit terms and condition, etc., etc. And of course, the latest was prohibiting the AI chip to be shipped to China from US. So all these are all the uncertainty ahead. But of course, if you follow the chart, I think the chart will guide you through all these turbulent time, navigate through all this turbulent time. All right, so thank you for viewing this week's video. I will see you again next week.